What's up, you guys? XGeo here. Today I'm going to go over how to get your very own art commissions using a service called Skeb. I'll be doing a live demonstration to walk you through the process of exactly how it's done. If you like this kind of video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And with that said, let's begin the video. The first thing I want to go over is, what is Skeb? Skeb is a Japanese site that was designed to make getting art commissions easy. You can use Skeb even if you don't know Japanese because the site can be set to English, and there's a translation feature for writing requests. As it says here, Skeb is a service that allows you to easily request illustrations from Japanese creators. Until now, it has only been possible to request art commissions via email. There's no need for difficult Japanese language or payment methods anymore. Thanks to the introduction of an automatic translation system and credit card payment, Skeb has become the easiest place in the world to connect with Japanese creators. The basic workflow is you write a request with a price, then the artist can either accept or reject. If they accept, then they have until the deadline to complete the work. There are a few basic rules you should know before making a request. First, the price of commissions ranges from a minimum of 3,000 to up to 300,000 yen. A trick you can use to convert yen to dollars is divide by 100, so the range is about 30 to $3,000. Keep in mind that Skeb takes a percentage of this as a fee, so the full amount does not go to the artist. The next rule is that there is no communicating with the artists. You are not allowed to discuss with the artist via email or social media, or ask them to check your request. There are also no retakes. Normally, when you commission an artist, you go back and forth with your ideas and the artist's rendition. If what they draw doesn't quite match with what you had in mind, they'll redo it, and that's called a retake. On Skeb, what the artist comes up with is final. This is why Skeb is very artist friendly, as it gives them a lot of freedom on which requests they take and how they fulfill them. Skeb is good if you are a fan of a particular artist and want to support them, or you aren't very picky about the details of your commission. Lastly, the art is for personal use only, like as an avatar on social media. For anything beyond personal use, it's generally recommended to contact the artist directly for a more proper commission. The first step in getting a commission is finding an artist who is accepting requests. You can browse Skeb, but my preferred method is using Twitter. As an example in today's video, we'll be using this artist who I'm following on Twitter called Kurosaki Coco. They have Skeb in their name because they recently started accepting requests. I liked the art they posted on their Twitter, particularly from the series Gotobu no Hanayome. So, I've decided to try to get a commission. Sometimes artists have their own websites, so let's check this one out. It's in Japanese, but we can use Google Translate to get a rough translation. It looks like Kurosaki Coco is a woman in her early 20s, studied CG, and worked for a game company. I was alive. Anyways, she looks like she quit to become a freelancer and accepts requests through her personal site as well. Maybe in the future we'll try an official request, but today we'll be doing it through Skeb. Now that we've picked an artist, the next step is to write the actual request. On the artist Skeb page, we're going to click New Request. The first thing we need to decide is the amount of our request. She set the minimum to be the same as the Skeb minimum, 3,000 yen, and the recommended amount is 6,000. According to Skeb, the average approved request is 11,000 yen. 6,000 seems really cheap to me considering commissions are personalized artwork, so I'll bump it up to 13,000 yen. For some reason, you can only select certain round values, like you can't do 12,000 or 42,069. Because she doesn't have a proven record on Skeb and the fact that there are no retakes, I think this is a fair price personally, but valuations are always a little tricky. So hopefully she accepts this amount. Next, we write our request here. Normally, requests have a 140 character limit like Twitter, but for artists with Pro mode, you can have up to 1,000 characters. You can write in English because the text gets translated by a program called DeepL. So I'll go ahead and write it out. Alright, here it is. You can make requests as short or as long as you want within the character limit. I made this one fairly short. Please draw Nakano Nino. I would like her with short hair. The situation is that she is wearing a yukata at the summer festival. Also include her favorite festival food, candy apple. For proper nouns like character names or anime titles, I suggest including the Japanese names which you can copy paste from Google. Finally, there are some additional settings you can adjust. For this example, we'll leave everything on default. The main one to note is the auto translation feature. If you wrote your request in Japanese, you should turn this off. Before you submit, there's a final warning about the rules we mentioned earlier. But with that, we are ready to send. Alright, the request has been sent, and all that's left to do is wait and see if the request is approved.
A few moments later.
So I just got a notification that the request was approved. And as you can see here, the deadline for the artwork is 60 days from the request being sent. So now we'll just sit back and wait for our art.
3 days later.
Hey guys, just a quick update. The artist has just posted a picture of her work in progress. Unfortunately, I can't react to it on Twitter due to the rules, but I'm really excited to see the final version, which should be coming soon.
The next day.
I just got a notification that the work has been completed, so let's take a look. Here you can download the original file, which is usually a .psd, or the converted file, which is usually a .png. Boost is like tipping, where you can give a little extra money and write a comment. We can see the full picture by clicking Work Page. Ta-da! The commission is complete, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's with a candy apple and fireworks in the background. I really like how Kurosaki Coco used a different yukata design instead of copying the one from the anime. This is why I usually leave the creative details to the artists since they can do a better job than I can. Finally, in the corner you can see that the artist has added my name as requested. To see the full image, I'll leave links to Kurosaki Koko's Twitter and Skeb page down below in the description. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.